Chapter 2 on the necessary implements for the magical arts. This is the most important section of the occult sciences, because if the instruments are not prepared properly, or if they are not properly engraved, they will lack the necessary virtues for their work. It is for this reason that great care must be taken in their construction, maintenance, and use. Here we will explain each tool, use, and maintenance. The white handle knife. On Thursday, on the day of Jupiter, when the full moon is full in the horizon, you will take a naked blade that has never been used, and you will insert it into a fire 3 times. You will spread the dissolution of a mole and the juice of silver called burnet, which has been prepared for this effect. The dissolution of the mole and the burnet must be taken in the time of the Jupiter moon when it's full. When washing the blade as instructed, you should have the white handle made from the horn of a male goat, which has been prepared with the necessary virtue. When you have finished the operation of cleansing the handle, you should say the following prayer: I conjure and I form you instrument, that you may help me in my works of art, of virtue and influence from Jupiter, from whose hour you have been manufactured, by the virtue of its elements, precious jewels, herbs, snow, hail, and winds. I implore you the precious virtues that I propose with this true assurance. I am invoked in this work the superior spirits that respond to the names of Damache, Lamech, Gadal, Panchia, Valoash, Maroth, Lamedok, Akriatan, Mitran, Adonai. But please help me in the works that I propose to do, to attain the wisdom and the sciences that you have, and whose steps I give in this solemn hour. Amen. Once having done this, you will place the knife in a large red silk bag, and you will perfume it with the dust of rose and lily of Florence. The knife should be kept in a secret place. The black handle knife. The black handle hilt must be made on the day of Saturday, following the same procedure as the white handle knife, considering that the prayer must be said in the second step. The handle must be made from the horn of a ram, the blood of a cat, and the burnet earth. The sword. To make this instrument, one must choose the day of Mars, Tuesday, during the reign of Capricorn, between the hours of midnight and 6 a.m., with a full moon in the horizon. One must have a mole to sacrifice on the same day, and to wash the sword with its blood mixed with burnet. The handle must be made with bone or from hazelwood. The dagger. This tool must be made on the day of Mercury, Wednesday, washing the instrument with the blood of a mole and the juice of a burnet. You must place the handle out from the horn of a black goat. The lancet. This instrument must be made under the same conditions as the dagger, with the exception that the handle must be made out of steel. The needle. The instructions are the same as the lancet. The cane. This instrument must be made from the wood of a walnut tree that does not yet have a shoot. It must be cut on a Saturday. The symbols must be made on a Wednesday with a quilt. Once this is done, the following prayer should be recited: O powerful Adonai, I beg you for your help to give this stick the virtue and the grace that you may have it for the centuries upon centuries. Amen. Immediately you should sprinkle river water on the cane on a Sunday. The quill of a male goose. To acquire the feather of a bird that possesses magical virtues, you must make sure that it is male and it's fully grown. You must sacrifice it on a Thursday at midnight with a full moon, and you will say, I sacrifice you without equal in this solemn hour, in the honor of the powerful and sublime Adonai, to whom I intend to dedicate this first work that I make to whom I call to endow these feathers with the magical attributes necessary for my experiments. After saying this, you will cut the neck with a knife that has been prepared in this use, and also make the cuts necessary to extract the feathers that are to be used. The feathers must be taken from the right wing, trying to make sure that it's on the fifth wing. The magic wand. You will look for a hazelnut tree that has not been cultivated by men. You must try to obtain a branch that looks like the picture. Once you find it, you must wait until Sunday in the month of June on the days of the 2nd through the 30th. You will take the white handled knife, and at the foot of the tree you will take the knife, and with the sun on the horizon you will cut the branch that is to be used. After doing this, you will say the following: I summon you, O great Adonai, Elohim, Ariel, and Jehoiam, that thou look with favor at this hour and concede to this wand that I am about to take the strength and the virtue that was possessed by Moshe and Joshua, and asked you again, O Adonai, Elohim, and Jehoiam, that thou honor it with the strength of Samson, and the science of Haram, and the wisdom of Shlomo, that I may be able, with your help and virtues, that you will into it discover treasure, metals, waters, and know that which has been hidden from my eyes. After you have pronounced this with great faith and passion, you will raise your sight towards the sun, and you will make the cut in 3 strokes. Once you obtain the wand, you will take it home, and you will place it under low fire to mold the head or handle with the same knife, and with it you will submerge it into river water, saying, O great wand of rare virtue, you worth great more than gold, but you will attain treasure, and you will always be a wand. Repeat this 3 times. You will perfume it with dust of rose and lilies, and you will put it away in a silk red bag. The mysterious rod. To make this wand, you must perform the same operation as the magic wand, and at the same times, but on Thursday. You must find a river with clear water next to a thick wild foliage. You must follow the same ceremony, taking care when you say the virtues which overcome all challenges in this life and against all enemies. The rod must be 4 feet in length. It is necessary to carve the head of a snake with eyes open on the thick part of the branch and a tail on the narrow part. This must be carved on the same day, and then must be done with instruments of art. When it is finished, a young white lamb must be sacrificed, and you will then form a circle with the wand. You will tie a white cord to the wand, and you will place it on a new basin where the blood of the lamb is to be baptized with the rod. The rod is washed. As the rod is washed, you must say, I sacrifice you, you innocent lamb, in the name of those Israelites that made sacrifices in the times of the Pharaohs, so that the angels of destruction will not touch the homes that bear the blood of the Lamb on their doors. I ask you in this solemn hour of sacrifice that the blood that I pour on this one grant me the power to overcome my enemies in body and in spirit, and within myself on these things that are harmful, which I hope to overcome with the help of the superior spirits, Adonai, Elohim, Ariel, Jehoiam, that are present in this act. You will then take the rod out with your right hand, and you will wash it with river water, and you will perfume it and put it away in the wand. Perfume it with powder of rose and lilies. The dagger. This instrument must only be used by the master. Its construction is like that of the sword, with the exception that the handle must be made with the same material as the blade. The hook. The construction of the hook follows the same instruction as the white-handled knife. The bowline. The bowline must be made with a natural string with the same rules as the magic wand which supports it in its operation. There is the invocation. One must say bowline instead of wand. When sinking it under the water, one must say, Receive, O mysterious bowline, the gifts necessary to discover those things that are occult to my vision and understanding, so that I may know them. Take great care to manufacture your instruments are the ones as depicted in the pictures of the book.